students, today we are going to study the new topic of the same chapter, that is changes around us, where we will study inflating a balloon and bursting a balloon is a reversible as well as irreversible change. Let's see how. Inflating a balloon is a reversible change. Let us take a balloon and blow air into it. The shape and the size of the balloon change and the balloon get inflated. It means once you blow the air into a balloon, the shape and the size of the balloon get increased. It's form a like inflated balloon. Now allow the air filled in the balloon to escape. You just have to remove the air inside the balloon. आप balloon को हटा दीजिए, balloon में से air निकाल दीजिए. That means we find that the balloon comes back to its original shape and size. So we can see that this means that inflating a balloon is a change which can be reversed. In other words, inflating a balloon is a reversible change. So you can see in this picture, a man is blowing air into a balloon, and you can see the shape and size of the balloon get increased. And once you escape the air inside it, you will get the same shape and size of the balloon. So this is a reversible change. Now let's see how bursting of balloon is a irreversible change. Let us take a balloon and blow air into it so that it gets inflated to its full size. Tie the mouth of the balloon tightly with a thread. Now press in between the palm of your hand. So basically I can say, once you inflated balloon, you just press the balloon with the help of your thumb. The balloon gets burst. This burst balloon cannot change back into the original shape and size. So we can say, the change which occurs during the bursting of balloon cannot be reversed. In other words, the bursting of balloon is an example of irreversible change. So you can see in this picture, a man is just using a pin to burst the balloon, and after pin up, he will not get back into the original shape and size. So we can say that bursting of balloon is a irreversible change. Let's come to another example, melting of wax. So a wax is a solid substance. Let us take some wax in a proclaim dish and heat it over a burner. On heating, solid wax melt to form a liquid which is called molten wax. Once you melt the solid wax, it will convert into a liquid form which is called molten wax. Now remove the burner and allow the molten wax to cool down. On cooling, the molten wax become a solid again. This indicates that solid wax melts on heating and melted wax becomes a solid on cooling. So, melting of wax is a reversible change. Melting of wax. You can see in this picture, proclaim dish, a solid wax is melted when it skips over a burner and it's converted into liquid. Once you will give them coolness, it will convert back into the solid form. Burning of wax. So let's discuss the burning of wax is a irreversible change. How? Let us take a small wax candle and measure its length with a scale. Now fix the candle on a tie kept on a table and light it with a burner matchstick. Allow the candle to burn for some time. Now blow out the burner candle and measure its length. We find that the length of this measuring candle is much less than its original length. can see